Hey, y'all, it's me. You know, back in the 1970s when I was the coroner in Garland County, I had one of those days that didn't really involve a death scene or a tragedy. It was just pretty funny. I'd been working on a special assignment at the time, a task force that had been appointed by the director of the Department of Public Safety to look into the past practices of the Arkansas State Medical Examiner's Office. If you've heard my coroner's memory about Virginia Riley, the missing person case, you'll remember that's when a lot of that history came to light. Anyway, I'd been down in the southeast part of Arkansas interviewing witnesses and gathering information. By the time I wrapped it up, I was worn out and ready to get back home to Hot Springs to finish my reports. Now, somewhere along that stretch of highway, I hit one of those little towns known for their speed traps. You know the kind that goes from 55 to 35 in about the length of a pickup truck. Well, I didn't slow down, and sure enough, just like a scene out of a TV cop show, here he comes, blue lights flashing, gravel flying, and me thinking, yep, they got me. I pulled over and just waited. This was back in the time when it wasn't unusual for folks to get out of their cars during a traffic stop, so I did. I stood there grinning, ready to shake his hand when he got there, and ready to be friendly to hopefully not get a ticket. It took him a minute to get out of his cruiser, and when he did, he didn't shake my hand right away. He just squinted at me and said, "Are you the police?" I said, "Well, sorta. I'm the coroner over in Garland County." He looked me over, thought about it, and said, "I knew you was police." So I said, "Well, how'd you know that?" He pointed toward my car, the blue AMC Ambassador, with the white top, and said, "I seen them radio flippers." And from that day to this time, I've never called antennas anything but flippers. He didn't give me a ticket, just a laugh, a handshake, and a story that still makes me smile 50 years later. So now, whenever I see a patrol car with antennas on the trunk, I can't help but to grin to myself and think of that old City Marshal and his radio flippers. Y'all be kind to each other, okay?